never been an active person. I've never really gone outside just to go play sports, and I never really have any motivation to do so. So I was wondering if you could give me some advice.
I never have any motivation. Can you give me advice? Yes! Switch your vocabulary, switch what you say about yourself. If you say, I'm really dumb, do you have any advice to get smarter? Yeah. Start by replacing that sentence you just said with a more positive sentence. So if you say, I never have any motivation, and then you say, oh, well, it's the truth, I don't want to be delusional about it, I want to say what's true. Well, that's not true. It's not true that you don't ever have any motivation. It may be true that in the past, up until now, you haven't had any motivation, but you don't know what's going to happen in an hour from now, or even a minute from now, or a week from now, or a year from now. You could be the most motivated, driven person in the world. But by painting yourself in this box, by painting yourself in this picture frame saying, I never have any motivation, you have to act like the person you see yourself. And if you see yourself as someone who never has any motivation, then you're gonna fit that image, you're gonna fit that box and be like, yeah, well, it's just the way I am, I just never have any motivation. So switch the way you see yourself, change your self-image, work on your self-image. See yourself as the person you wanna be. And eventually, like, even instantly, you're gonna become that person. You just gotta start acting like it, man. You gotta start acting like it. So if you have never been motivated in the past, that's great, that's fantastic, because that doesn't matter at all. The past does not determine the future. The past does not determine the future. Every moment you become a different person. Every moment you become a different person, the person you become will result in the direction where you're focused. So if you're focusing on becoming more motivated, if you're focused on motivation, then you're gonna become more motivated, like instantly. But you've got to be it before it'll come. The word become broken up into two words. Become. You got to be it before it'll come. You've got to be it before you'll have it. Behave. You got to behave like it. So if you want motivation, you got to behave like a motivated person. You got to be it and then you'll have it. Very, very simple, very, very simple, very, very straightforward, and yet so misunderstood, so overlooked by so many people. So Michael Jordan does not go up on the basketball court and say, you know what, I suck at three-pointers, let's just try and shoot this three-pointer. No, he goes, you know what, I missed the last three-pointer, I'm gonna go for this one now. So it's like, if you're not motivated, if you haven't been motivated, say, you know what, I wasn't motivated last week, I wasn't motivated last year, you know what, I haven't been motivated my whole life, but now I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the game here, I'm gonna get motivated, let's do it. So have a goal, have something worth working towards, and you'll realize that motivation really comes from within. Other people can give you some pep talks, boost you up a bit, stimulate you a bit to go punch it out hard, but really motivation will come from you not being where you want to be. You shouldn't feel like you're being pushed to your dreams. You feel like you want to feel like you're being pulled towards your dreams. You want to feel driven. You want to feel like you're the driver. So definitely set a goal in the future and then work on that self-image of yours. Because if you're vocalizing right now, I am not motivated, that's just like a clear indication of how you see yourself. That is like very, very revealing. So yeah, next time you ever hear someone else say something bad about themselves, or negative about themselves, or limiting about themselves, maybe not bad or negative, but just something limiting about themselves, like, oh, I could never do that, ask them to please rephrase it and put it in the past tense. We don't want to speak negatives in the present tense. We always want to put negatives or limiting beliefs or limiting phrases or limiting ways we see ourselves in past tense, because that leaves the future open to all the potential in the world, all the pure potentiality, opens us up to actually succeeding, opens us up to change. But if we say, I am unmotivated, how are you supposed to change? Because you're unmotivated to change. But you say, I've been unmotivated, period, that opens up the whole future for possibilities, man. So definitely be aware of what you're saying about yourself and listen to how others are talking about themselves, and you'll be able to help them out as well.